words for this week: incredibly busy week. So I got my fun vacation and my time out doing the 7 days of solar, visiting with friends out in the Borrego Desert, and had a fantastic time. I can't tell you how relaxed I was coming back. And while I'm saying incredibly busy week this week, don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing. I'm really looking forward to it. There's going to be a lot going on this week. So why don't you come along with me and see what's going on. We're still talking about Airstream living, working as a full-time RVer, and we're going to be talking about a lot of things that I'm interested in this week. So I think you should have some fun with it. And maybe you'll learn a little more about where this channel is going. Okay, so as promised, busy week testing things out, and I'm currently in a warehouse in downtown Prescott, Arizona, and I'm taking a look at my iPhone because I'm using it as my lav mic right now. So my big question is, how much echo is coming through in here? And so this will probably be some weird part of this week's video, I don't know. But so Greg and I are going to be doing some additional work for AZ Drone. And so we're going to be using a little warehouse space, because if you've seen images of my Airstream, you know, number one, yeah, Rich works from the Airstream. Number two, very simple, the Airstream is 8 feet wide by 25 feet long. Even setting up this tripod that I have here right now, it's way too big. It's awkward inside the Airstream. So sometimes you do need a little more space. So while working and living from an RV is absolutely possible, there are moments when you're going to need space. Normally, that's when you go outside. Enjoy the sun, enjoy the clouds, and enjoy being in a really cool place. But there are still moments, and for business purposes, where you might need a bigger space to work in for a little bit. So in the next few weeks, you're going to see why I'm starting to do this. We've got two parts: Arizona Drone, where Greg and I are going to be doing some videos about the work we do. And the second part is I'm going to be doing some product demo videos. I absolutely need some space for that. I've got a great workspace in the Airstream, but man, it is not big enough for what I'm about to be starting into. All right, I'm dashing out of here. We'll let you see some other interesting things in the sky or other work coming up. And of course, as usual, enjoy the audio files on here. I always license them through Soundstripe, and I gotta say, awesome service. So hey everybody, I'm just finishing a couple of items, and I had the phone in my pocket, so I figured why not start recording, but just cleaning off the table here. So happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, what day is this? I don't even know anymore. Tuesday, March 13th. So yesterday went by super fast. This morning has been absolutely crazy. So started out with several calls first thing in the morning. Had to answer a client email who was having problems with accessing their Facebook page, their business page. And then I had a 9 o'clock call with WP Engine. They're the hosting company that I deal with, and they've been making some pretty major changes. So I might talk about that in another video when we talk about doing web work from the road. Had to run into town really quick and deliver a giant desktop to the warehouse that I showed yesterday. And yeah, now I've got to get ready in just a little while and head off to visit my accountant, because it's tax season, especially if you're a small business owner. Everything's due on the 15th. So there's that. So I had a list of things that I really wanted to accomplish this morning, and so far we're at 10:30 and I've accomplished 0 of those things because other things come up and I get calls from other clients, and you got to take those when they come in. So just like in my old life when I worked for AT&T or Sprint or US Cellular, mornings are busy. So it doesn't matter if you're in a cubicle in a building in Nashua, New Hampshire, or if you're in a switching center in West Virginia, or if you're in an Airstream. Work is still work, and you know, it doesn't matter that I'm in an Airstream to the people that I'm dealing with. What matters is that we're accomplishing the tasks that they need done. So with that, I'm going to get ready to bolt on out of here. I've got to run into town one more time, then I've got to go meet the accountant, and then maybe sometime this afternoon, my list of to-dos from this morning can get done. All right, we'll see you in a bit. All right, so I wanted to answer a quick couple of questions that I've actually gotten privately from friends who are following along with the YouTube channel. Thanks, guys. Glad you're enjoying it. And I know, Jason, I need to do more funny stuff. I've been asked by a couple of folks what's going on over here, because you see these popping up in a lot of my videos. So this is one of my Hydro Flasks. No, I don't work for Hydro Flask, and I'm not getting paid by Hydro Flask. I usually have these all over the place in the Airstream and in the truck as well. I found Hydro Flasks a couple of years ago, and I fell in love with them. These things keep your cold water really cold, or you could do hot beverages as well. Bottom line for me, I go through a ton of water every day. It's Arizona, it's dry. We don't see rain often, and I'm also at 5,500 feet above sea level. So between the dryness and the elevation, I keep water everywhere. It's kind of like I also keep EpiPens everywhere because of the crazy food allergies that I have. So whenever you see one of my packs, you're most likely going to see a Hydro Flask, and if you zip open the top of the pack, you'll see an EpiPen, and if I'm all swollen up and having breathing problems, go ahead and stick the EpiPen in my thigh. All right, so that's just to address one of the questions that I've recently gotten from several people. Hey, Rich, are you strategically putting the Hydro Flasks into shots? No, I'm not. They're always sitting on my table, and I've got another Hydro Flask in the truck as well, and I go through a ton of water. So I think that's an Arizona and elevation thing. The next question, one of my friends picked on me, and they said, what the hell's going on with your hair? I don't know. It's getting the frizzies. It's doing really crazy stuff. Here I am at 46, and I don't know what's going on with my hair. And at this point, the fluffy look, I guess, is in. Maybe I need to change shampoos or something. Frankly, I blame it on Hashimotos, and I'm actually being a little tongue-in-cheek, but for some people who have Hashimoto's thyroiditis, apparently they develop problems with their hair and potentially fingernails and stuff. For me, it's coming up on a year since I finally got properly diagnosed with all the medical issues I've had for 12 years now. I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis, and I now use it as an excuse for everything. If I can't sleep at night, it must be Hashimoto's. If I am too tired and take too many naps, got to be Hashimoto's. Frizzy hair, absolutely got to be Hashimoto's. All joking aside, last year it was awesome to finally get a proper diagnosis and to be working on treating it properly and modifying my diet even more beyond the extreme food allergies that I have. I have absolutely been feeling a lot better over the past couple of months, and so Hashimoto's is something you live with day in and day out, and I know, other people who have it, exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm glad to say things are improving, and physically I feel a lot better. Gotten way too skinny thanks to the stupid diet. I'm basically on this weird hybridized paleo diet, and because of my food allergies, I'm not getting a lot of carbohydrates. So what's going on with the hair? Hashimotos. Let's just blame it on that. But in all seriousness, I don't know. I don't know what to do with it anymore. Like I said, I'm 46. I'm not a teenager primping in front of the mirror anymore. I would like to just be able to roll out of bed, hit the shower, comb my hair quickly, and get on with the day, because I've got a lot of other things to worry about. But hey, thanks everyone. I don't think it's receding or anything, but who knows? If it is, maybe I'll try to go for the Jean-Luc Picard look. All right, so there's 2 big questions answered. Now we know Hydro Flasks are just everywhere in my life, and we have no clue as to what's going on with the hair. So keep the comments and inquiries coming. I'm getting a laugh out of some of the private messages. And for everyone else who hasn't followed along, I really appreciate you stopping by the channel. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope it's informative. And yeah, when in doubt, blame Hashimoto's.